I've spoken to Mum, because Mum and I are really close, and and I've, in a way, I've sort of prepared the kids for worst case scenario, you know, like at the beginning I said to them, I'll probably be lucky to last till Christmas time with the stage that I have. I said, but I'm not accepting that, you know, but you need to know. Because they saw me well, they didn't, I knew it wasn't sinking in, they were still, you know, bickering and arguing about who's washing up and who's doing this and who's doing that. Like, it was just an everyday thing. And then one day I thought, oh, I better just snap them out of it and let them know exactly how serious it really is. So one day I did have that conversation with them, not with the little fella, but with the big three. And I said, you know, it is really serious. I will be lucky if I see Christmas, but I'm not having that. I believe the Lord's seeing me through this, but that's how serious it is. And even though I appear to be well and things, I do have, you know, cancer, and I'm fighting it, and I'm having chemo and and I think from that conversation, then they may have, I think they needed that conversation. But I tell them all the time, you know, I'm not accepting nothing that the doctors say that's bad. I'm going all for good, and I believe I said to them, I'll be lucky and I'll be happy with 2 or 5 years. But I pray for more, but still. So yeah, I have that conversation with them, and I think they're prepared. And with my mum, I've said to her, you know, like what I want with the kids, and where I want to be buried and stuff like that. And I think I'm a super organised person. I'll probably at one stage sit down and write my own eulogy and stuff like that. So later on, no, I'm not going to do it now, I don't want to jinx me. But yeah, you got to prepare for, well, we all die one day, and whether it be because of cancer or something else, for me, I believe I like to be prepared.
It's tough to tell the children, you know, but they have to be told. They have to prepare themselves, just like I need to prepare myself. Children don't want to accept it. I'm trying to talk to them in a manner that, look, you really need to look at the fact that I may not be here in 12 months. You don't have to accept it, but you need to learn how to cope with it. And that's what it's all about. It's a coping mechanism. So as a result, when I continue to go down and get my affairs into order, you know, it's been a bit difficult, because whilst I should be getting support from one of my children, they're having problems dealing with it, therefore can't provide that support that they should be providing to me.
And you try not to be negative like that, and you talk to them about death. You just, you know, you just say, yeah, I'm going to be right. Makes you happy, makes them happy. My parents and a few of my brothers are buried here in Geraldton, and this is where I want to be buried. And no, I don't want to be cremated, because I believe that you should be buried so that you can, and I don't want to be buried with anybody else. I want to be buried by myself, because then people have got a place where they can come and see you when you're gone. And that's why I don't like cremation, because, you know, people can't come and see you. You haven't got your own little spot. Even though you're dead, you've got your own little spot there, and people can come and say, you know, talk to you like I do with my mother and father, you know, and my brothers. I go to their graves and sit, talk to them. You know what I mean? Well, the thing is now is hope for the best, be positive, and maybe get rid of it again. And if not, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, you know what I mean? Yeah, they haven't talked to me about, you know, if it gets any worse and if I want to stop treatment and that, but I won't want to stop treatment because I want to hang around for as long as I can.
I try not to think about those things. Yeah, I reckon that's the worst thing to do is thinking about things like that, yeah. Oh no, they know my wishes. Oh, I didn't actually talk to them, but within Aboriginal people, if we're from up here, we follow suit, you know. Yeah, we know and they know. Oh, let's hope they do. I better remind them, because they're not putting me way up whoop whoop on my own.